So the 2022 MLB All-Star Game is starting soon. In fact, I think it's starting tomorrow. Today we do have the Home Run Derby, but anyway, I will be talking about all the snubs from this year's roster. Now look, I was going to do this video earlier, but some have been filled in because of all the injury replacements. For instance, Mike Trout got hurt in center field, so now Julio Rodriguez is taking his spot, who I think is more than deserving of that spot. Anyway, today I'll be talking about my top 7 snubs from the 2022 MLB All-Star Game. Let's get straight into it. At number 7, I have Daniel Bard. Daniel Bard this season is pitching to a 2.02 ERA with 20 saves. Now look, when it comes to closers, that's pretty average stats, but for Daniel Bard to be closing in Colorado out of all places, that makes it a little even more impressive. Daniel Bard has been very impressive in his age 37 season, and I think because of the atmosphere he is pitching in, and for the kind of sorry team he is pitching for, he deserves it. When it comes to save attempts, Daniel Bard is 20 for 22. He has only allowed 2 blown saves, and he has been the reason why the Rockies have been winning a lot recently. He closes out games that are close because the Rockies never have consistent offense. At number 6, for All-Star snubs this year, I have Tommy Edmond. Now look, when you look at Tommy Edmond's hitting stats, a 699 OPS, a 102 OPS plus, he's a very mediocre hitter. By no means is he here for his offense, and we all know that. But he has been by far the most versatile player in the league. And by that, he has one of the highest WARs in the league right now at 4.5. The reason why his WAR is so high is because his defense has been so good no matter what position he is playing. In the grand scheme of things, with the Cardinals, since they are such an old team, a lot of their players cannot change positions. For instance, Nolan Arenado can only play one base. Same thing with Goldschmidt, same thing with some of their outfielders. So Tommy Edmond's versatility has been able to lift this defense to new heights. And when you have such an old team like the St. Louis Cardinals, you really need it. At number 5 for my snubs this year, I have Devin Williams. Devin Williams this year is pitching to a 1.77 ERA with 59 strikeouts and 35 innings pitched. Now look, Josh Hader has been the best closer in the league this year, arguably. Other than Clay Holmes, I would say, yeah, I kind of agree. But other than that, when he has been injured this year, he has been the rock of this Milwaukee Brewers bullpen. Now look, the Brewers are always known for great pitching, but this year has kind of been few and far between. Brandon Woodruff has had a kind of a tough season. Corbin Burns is still really good, but some of their pitchers in that rotation and also in the bullpen haven't been to the highest standards. But Devin Williams has. At a 1.77 ERA and a 2.33 ERA plus, Devin Williams more than deserves to be an All-Star this season. At number 4, I have Dylan Cease. Now look, I think Tim Anderson is more than deserving to be the shortstop of his team to represent in the All-Star game, but I do not think he has been better than Dylan Cease this season. Tim Anderson will always be a good hitter. We know what you get out of Tim Anderson, but Dylan Cease has really progressed a ton. From last year being at 3.9 ERA, he is all the way down to a 2.15 ERA. Now yes, he does have some problems with his game. He does lead the league in strikeouts, but he also leads his league in walks. So although Dylan Cease might not be the best pitcher, he is one of the top pitchers in the American League this season. He deserves to be an All-Star because his ERA is so low and also because he has so many strikeouts. He has been the best pitcher arguably for the Chicago White Sox this season, and he more than deserves to be an All-Star. He deserves to be an All-Star over his teammate. At number 3, I have Josh Bell. Josh Bell so far has been the best hitter on his team. Although Juan Soto did make the All-Star game and he deserves to be an All-Star, we all know he's a second half player. Juan Soto will probably end the season batting around 300 with about 45 home runs. We know that. And probably like a 440 OBP. But anyway, until this point, Josh Bell has been the better hitter than him. Not only that, Josh Bell has been one of the best lefty hitters in the league despite being a switch hitter. Anyway, a batting average of 311, an OBP of 390, and an OPS of 895, Josh Bell has been one of the best hitters in the league this season. Now look, I know he has a lot of competition in the first base side of things because in the National League you have Paul Goldschmidt and CJ Cron, who have been two of some of the best hitters in the league this year. He's probably not better than them, and he's definitely not better than Goldschmidt, but he does deserve some consideration for this spot. At number 2, I have Zach Wheeler. Now look, when it comes to the ERA side of things, he has not been the best pitcher in the league this year. A 2.9 ERA is great, but it's not been one of the best pitchers in the league. but I would beg to differ. I do think he's been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. Zach Wheeler always seems like one of these Cy Young sleeper guys, and I think he can really take off in the second half of the season. Anyway, a 2.89 ERA with 108 strikeouts and only 22 walks this season. He's been really good and has been one of the rocks of this Phillies rotation. The Phillies have always needed pitching, and it seems like Zach Wheeler has just been on a team by himself, and him and Aaron Nola have really been doing it by themselves this year for that rotation. Anyway, with an ERA plus of 142 and also playing on a team which has very streaky run support, Zach Wheeler deserves to be in the All-Star game. And at number 1 for the biggest All-Star snub this season, it is easily Will Smith. Will Smith to me has been the best catcher in the league this season. Hitting cleanup for a very talented Dodgers roster. Yes, although the talent has gone down in years past, you cannot hold it against him. He has been a great hitter, a 133 OPS plus and an 842 OPS. Now Will Smith has been a great hitter ever since his career has basically started, but he has really taken off this year. Great behind the plate defense and great hitting. Also, I know this Dodgers lineup has become a little bit less talented, with Mookie Betts missing time, Cody Bellinger and Max Muncy kind of falling into mediocrity or below that. But Will Smith is a big reason why the Dodgers have such a great record this season so far. And yes, he's better than d'Arnaud and maybe Wilson Contreras too. So I don't know why he didn't make the All-Star game this year. He is by far the most worthy player to be the All-Star catcher for the National League this season. Yet, he just didn't make it. Thank you guys for watching the video. That was my top 7 biggest MLB All-Star snubs from this season. Let me know who you think I missed. Let me know who you think wasn't too deserving of being called a snub. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.